Infinite Crypto Cruisers. I am recording this after the fact. If you don't want to listen to me rant and rave for the first 12 minutes and 40 seconds of this video about money and faith and finances, that's fine. Just skip forward to about the 12-minute and 40-second mark. That's where the real meat of the cryptocurrency comes into play. And folks, for those of you that want to hear some of my philosophical rant and raving and stuff that I'm passionate about, go ahead and listen to the first 12 minutes or so of this video before it gets into the cryptocurrency. Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. This is Brad Varnell. Welcome to the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. Today I am going to be talking about 5 tokens that I think are amazing for creating passive income and some long-term wealth. We're going to be talking about Nexo, Polkadot, Chainlink, Matic, and Cardano today. So stick around and listen to that. I also want to show you a little bit about the Nexo platform where I hold a lot of these tokens and earn some great passive income. But real quick, folks, I gotta say something that's been on my heart. I haven't been producing as much content as I need to be, as I would like to be, and I know part of it is because I'm too worried about what other people are gonna think. I've got some things on my mind, some things in my heart that I believe are important to share, but I know there's gonna be a handful of you that don't like what I have to say, and I guess, I just need to get over that and realize, hey, I'm not gonna be popular with everybody, but as long as I'm popular with the right people, and the people that matter and that care about me and that are going to be a part of this family are going to enjoy what I have to say, and they're going to agree with it. So number one of the things that's on my heart right now, folks, is so many people have disappeared from crypto. So many of my friends and family that got excited and that jumped in, and when times were good and crypto was headed up, Bitcoin was reaching its all-time high, I was getting phone calls and texts on an almost daily basis. Now all of a sudden it's like crickets. Folks, crypto is a long-term game. You cannot expect to jump in and create massive generational wealth in a few months. It takes time. So folks, right now is the opportunity of a lifetime. For those of you that started getting excited about crypto when Bitcoin was at 50, 60, going on 70,000, and now your portfolios have sunk and you're like, screw this crypto, I'm done with it. You're looking at it all wrong. Right now is an opportunity. There's been many times in my life where I wished crypto would go down because I didn't have enough of it. Right now is an incredible time to be accumulating, or at least think about being accumulating. And on that note, folks, I've also had some people come to me lately and say stuff to me like, hey, money isn't everything. Or I had one good friend, a Christian friend of mine, that tried to tell me that money is the root of all evil. And I've had several people try to justify their meager existence, if you will, by saying stuff along those lines. And folks, you need to get that crap out of your head. Money is not the root of all evil. And with that, folks, I want to kind of get into the point of the show and to get into the coins. But this stuff is important. If you think that money is the root of all evil, you're never going to have any, folks. It's pretty hard to be successful in life if you think rich people are greedy or you think money is the root of all evil. So real quick, for those of you that are Christians or even those of you that aren't, here is the actual Bible verse. 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Some people eager for money have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many gifts. Folks, money is not the root of all evil. The love of money and putting money above God and above your family and above the important things in life is evil. But folks, I gotta tell you, it's a lot more evil in my mind to not have any. How are you going to feel when something comes up and you have a family member, a mom or a dad or a sister or a brother or a child that needs an operation or that needs something important in their life and you can't help them? To me, to live mediocrity financially, to always be paycheck to paycheck, that is the true evil in life, because I 100% believe that you don't have to. that if you make the right choices and you start sacrificing and putting some delayed gratification into your life, you can have all of the things that you want, and you can still keep God and your family first. You can put your faith and your family before finances, but still have amazing amounts of money. Folks, it also says in the Bible, do not tell your right hand what your left hand is doing. So when you're giving to people and you're doing good in life, you're not supposed to be bragging about it on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram and that kind of stuff. But I just want you to think about things like you have a child that wants to get into sports, but they're afraid to go get on the basketball team because they know that that's going to put pressure on you, because you got to go out and be able to pay for the uniform. You got to be able to go out and buy the $100 pair of basketball shoes, and you're struggling in life, so your child doesn't even try out for the team. That is evil, in my opinion. And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting you down if you're financially in a position where that kind of stuff hurts your budget, because I've been there. Most of my life, I was not in a position to help other people. The reason that I'm on this subject so much is I see people that have potential to do amazing things for their life and amazing good for this world, but they use that, that fear of being successful, or just, they get in, like, I love church, I love my life group, I have some incredible friends, but I even have to be careful, because even in my church, as much as I love them, there's a lot of people that probably think I'm too much about money, but I'm not. I promise you, like I said, you get into a situation where, recently I had a really good friend, somebody that had a financial situation in their life that was miserable for them, and I was able to stroke a check and help them out of that situation. If my father was going to the doctors and he needed an operation that was going to cost him $500,000 tomorrow, I would sell every ounce of crypto that I have to make sure that that happened. But folks, most people wouldn't even be in a position to even think about helping in that situation. All they would do is be able to give you their thoughts and prayers. And hey, that's fine. That's fantastic. Prayer is powerful, and I love the people that can pray and help in those situations. But folks, having some money is nice too. When the church is trying to do something, like right now our church is very heavily involved in an Africa ministry. We've put in wells, and we've put in water towers, and we help pay the teachers for this school, all this stuff. Everything takes money. So believing that it's okay to not have any is the wrong process, folks. It's not, once again, the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. It's not that money is the root of all evil. Money can be used for good. Money can be used for bad. And I really believe that people that don't have any money are usually a lot greedier, and also are able to do a lot less. Even if they have good intentions, they're not able to do the things that they want to do in life. I just had a friend on Facebook that posted about somebody that he really cared about that was having a struggle, single father, been sober for a few months, having some horrible financial times in life. To be able to message my friend and be able to help that gentleman out and not worry about it, such an amazing blessing. And that's what I want to get to the point, folks. The point is, if you're good, you got a heart, you love people, you care about people, you're a good person, the more money you make, the more good you're going to do. If you're an evil person and you're a crummy, greedy, thief kind of a person, more money is just going to make you worse. It's going to make you greedier. It's going to make you a bigger thief. It's going to make you all of the bad things that you are. It's going to magnify them. But if you're a good person, folks, money is going to magnify the good in you. So if you're watching this video and you know that you're good, you know that you have good intentions, you know that as you create wealth in life, you're going to do more and more good for the people around you, and you have big ambitions to help the world, then folks, quit letting that thought permeate you and make you feel guilty about it. So often I have friends and family to this day that still try to make me feel guilty for the success that I've had. And sometimes they may not even know it. You know what? Everybody's got their own pet peeves. You know what one of my biggest pet peeves is? I hate it when I'm talking to somebody and they say, must be nice. Man, that rankles the crap out of me. Must be nice. Hey, I don't have anything that you can't have. I haven't done anything so amazing that you can't do it. In fact, that's why this channel exists, is to help you guys that are watching it believe that you can have financial independence, you can have freedom, you can retire your wife at 34 years old, you can retire yourself at 48 years old and start living the life that you want to live, the dreams that you want to live. So having money and being financially successful is not something that you should feel bad about or that you should let anybody else feel bad about, and never let anybody mess with your ambition, because if you have that dream and that desire, it's probably because God put it there. And God is all about abundance. God wants you to have abundance. I promise you, well, I can't promise you, but in my heart of hearts, I don't believe God put us here on this earth to work for another man for 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, away from our family, just so that we can barely exist and get by. Every month, at the end of the month, you run out of money and you can't wait for the next paycheck. And if something happened and you missed a couple of paychecks, you'd be screwed. That is not how God intended us to be here on this earth. So folks, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be filthy rich. I plan on having hundreds of millions of dollars by the end of my lifetime, and I ain't gonna apologize for it. I also plan on giving away hundreds of millions of dollars in my lifetime. My goal is to be the #1 tither in my church. My goal is when something comes up in my church, there's an emergency that comes up, something breaks, something needs fixed, something important needs money, that I'm able to stroke a check. Just recently, my church was raising $80,000 for some things that it needs to do around the church, like its 2022 goals. And my wife and I talked after the church, and they said, man, I can't wait until the day comes when they do something like that and we're just able to walk up to the pastor of the church and just cut him a check for the 80 grand and boom, it's done. Now, I probably would not do it, and I wouldn't advertise it that way, because I still want the other people in the church to do their part and to get the good out of the giving. But that's the kind of stuff that I want to do, and I'm not going to let anybody make me feel bad about it. With that, folks, I appreciate you listening to me ramble on about that, and hopefully it'll help some of you that are maybe out there that are working hard, that want better lives for you and your family, but there's people trying to hold you back through all this crumminess. Like I say, anybody that tells you that money is the root of all evil is totally off base. That's not even what the Bible verse says, and probably they're broke. I've never had a successful, wealthy person that's doing a lot of good in life that's ever said something like that to me. So take it with a grain of salt. Look at who's telling you. If the person that's telling you that money is the root of all evil ain't got any, then why would you listen to him in the first place? With that, folks, let's get on to the cryptocurrencies. #1 here, I wanted to talk about the Nexo platform and the Nexo token. I've talked about this back in July. Nexo is one of my favorite investments. I've bought it anywhere from 13 cents to as high as 40 or 50 cents. It's sitting right now at about $1.96. One of the reasons that I love this token is it's got so much utility in the cryptocurrency space. If you're looking for something that actually provides value to the world and value to its holders, the Nexo token is amazing. Its all-time high was sitting here at about $4, so a little over 51% below its all-time high back on May 12th. And so, you know, it's it's got a 50% haircut, which is about where I like to start diving into tokens. The other thing that I love about the Nexo token, I'm going to click onto this Nexo account here, is the Nexo token pays up to 12% in interest when you hold it. So if you own some Nexo tokens, you get up to the platinum level, which is basically where you own 10% of your portfolio that you're holding in Nexo is in Nexo tokens, then you get 7% interest on your Nexo. And I love having an asset that I believe is going to appreciate $3, $4, $6, $10, $20, $50 over the next 5 to 10 years, and I'm earning a heck of a dividend on it the whole time, and it's getting me paid in Nexo tokens. So if I get, say 7% of 1,000 tokens is 70 tokens at a couple bucks a token, that's 140 bucks worth of interest. But as this token goes up to say $10, now you're looking at 5 times 7%. You actually made 35% on your money. And what's even more exciting about that is you can earn up to 12% interest on your Nexo tokens. So you can lock your tokens up for 3 months and get a 2% bonus, so that would give you 9% a year, or you can lock your tokens up for 12 months, which gives you 12% interest on an appreciating asset that is going to go up. The other nice thing about owning the Nexo tokens is if you do take out a loan against your collateral, you get the lowest interest rate. So this is a token I'm not planning on selling anyways, so there's absolutely no reason not to go ahead and take this extra 5% by locking it for a year at a time. Now, maybe if you're newer to crypto and your Nexo tokens are a big percentage of your portfolio or a nice chunk of money, and you might be in a position where you have to liquidate it, then maybe you'd be a little bit more careful, just take your 7%. But this is a perfect token, in my opinion, if you plan on buying it and holding it long term, because it also gets you a higher interest rate on the rest of your tokens. Then if you know you're not selling your Nexo anytime soon, you can get this extra 5% and get yourself 12%. 12% is massive, especially, like I said, on an asset that's going to go up over the course of the next few years and the next decade. This token should go up 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 times over the course of as cryptocurrency gets adopted and as everything matures. And to be earning 12% on it in the meantime, in my opinion, is just amazing. The second token that I'm buying and staking is Polkadot. And there's 2 reasons for that. You can go back and watch my Polkadot video. I did the Polkadot video back in July too. How many Polkadot do you need to own to fire your boss? But here with the Polkadot, I don't have any in this account yet, but you get 12% a year on your Polkadot. Excuse me. 12% a year, and if you do fixed terms, which it won't show me those fixed terms because I don't have any, but you usually get anywhere from 1 to 3% more depending on if you lock your tokens for, like, say 30 days at a time. The other thing that is neat is if you don't live inside the United States and you want to get extra interest, you can get Nexo tokens as your interest. And instead of getting 12% in Polkadot, you would end up with 14% in Nexo tokens. So if you're wanting to build your Nexo tokens up quickly, one of the things that you can do if you live outside of the United States is do the interest in kind, get that extra 2%. Now, I love my Polkadot and I like getting interest in Polkadot, so I might just take my 12%. But at the same time, I already own a lot of Nexo tokens, where if I was starting off from scratch and wanting to build up my Nexo tokens, I might go ahead and take my interest in Nexo. The other thing that I love about Polkadot is if you go over here and take a look at DOT right now, Polkadot is down to $18.98. Now, folks, I do want to preface all of this with the fact that right now the market is uncertain. I wouldn't necessarily be going all in on any of these tokens. I would reserve some of my cash, and in case the market takes a dip. I've heard that it could go down. Bitcoin could go down into the 20s, could end up at 20 to 24, which is going to wipe the market out a bunch more. Now, don't get me wrong, if you buy Polkadot right now at 19 and the market crashes and it goes all the way down to $10, you're still going to make a ton of money on $19 Polkadot in the long term, in my opinion. Like, if somebody said, hey, you have to either pay $19 right now for Polkadot or you can never buy it, I would go ahead and buy all the Polkadot that I could for $19, just my own personal preference. You know, its all-time high, if you look back here, was $54.98. So right now, it's about 65% lower than its all-time high. That's a great time to pick something like this up, especially when you can earn, you know, like I just showed here on Polkadot, you're earning up to 15% on an asset that is going to appreciate a ton in the upcoming years. I know that this video is going a little bit long, so I'll run through the others real fast. My second and probably most favorite, like if I had to buy one token right now, I am loving Matic at this $1.55. Its all-time high, if you go back here, was $2.92, so it's just about 50% lower than its all-time high. And the thing that I love about Matic is that the blockchain, the platform, more and more tokens are getting built on Matic. It is going to be an amazing, amazing project over the next 5-10 years. I believe Matic is going to be huge. It's going to be like the Apples and the Amazons and the Microsofts and the Teslas of the stock world, in my opinion. And I just took 100 of them because I wanted to get some stuff over here. So you can see here I got 100 Matic, and I did go ahead and I took the 14%. And then I did the fixed terms where I did a 1-month bonus. So I'm getting 16% a month on my Matic right now. I love that. 16% is huge. I mean, like, most people in the stock market would be thrilled if their portfolio grew by 16%. This is going to grow by 16% guaranteed. Now, the price of Matic is not guaranteed, but the fact that I'm going to end up with, if I've got 1,000 of them staked, I'm going to end up with an extra 160 of them over the course of a year. That is guaranteed. And I believe it's an appreciating asset. A Matic is not going to be $1.50 for very long. So Matic is the second one that I recommend and that I'm buying. The third token that I love and that I enjoy holding is Chainlink on the Nexo platform. Chainlink right now, $15.98. I just bought some Chainlink about a couple months ago for $17, and then I sold it at about $27 or $28. Right now it's even lower than that. It's only $15.98. Its all-time high was $52. It's 70% below its all-time high. Folks, all of this stuff could go lower, but man, if you have an opportunity to take something like Chainlink, buy it at a 70% discount, and then you can throw it into your Nexo account. And folks, the link does not pay quite as high as some of the others, but you can earn up to 8% interest on your link. So I've just got a little bit here, and let's just see. So we can earn up to 8%. So with the link, you get 5%, and then you get a 1% bonus if you lock it up for 30 days. So most people are just going to get 6% on their link, but you do have the ability to also take the link in Nexo tokens and earn 8% on your link. And then last but not necessarily least, I want to talk about ADA. I was listening to a gentleman named Crypto Jeb that I really love, man. He's also a Christian. He's just got a huge heart. He's got an amazing YouTube channel. He's a young guy. I don't remember his exact age, but man, he is wise beyond his years. I love him. If any of you guys know Crypto Jeb and have the ability to get us in touch with each other, I would really love to get to know him on a more personal level, because I think he is the kind of people that I want to build relationships and have friendships with for years and years to come. He was just talking about ADA today and how they do everything right. They're not in a hurry. Right now, ADA is beaten down to about $1. Its all-time high here was $3.09. So it's down about 66% from its all-time high. Folks, the ADA on here, and you know, for those of you that are watching this video, please, please, please chime in the comment section if you know something that I don't. Right now, I've got my ADA held on a platform called CoinZoom where I'm earning 4.5% on it. But now that they've opened ADA up to being able to top up and just send to my wallet, I'm going to be getting my ADA over here because I can earn 5% here, and then with the extra fixed terms, I can end up with anywhere between 6 and 8%. So instead of 4.5% on CoinZoom, I'm going to get a minimum of 6% on my ADA here. But folks, I know that a lot of my viewers love Celsius. I'm a Nexo guy. I do have a Celsius account. I keep a little bit of stuff on it, but I love my Nexo. The transfers are so much easier. I get transfers for free. So just something here, like you hit withdraw. Because I am a platinum, I get five free withdrawals, so I don't have to pay any gas fees. And you know, a lot of this stuff is on the Ethereum blockchain, so no, it doesn't cost me any fees to transfer funds out of my Nexo wallet for the first 5 transactions. Also, right now, Nexo is doing an amazing, they're doing an amazing referral program. Let's see if I can find that here real quick. Where did that go? They've got the referral program going. Come on, here we go. Yeah, so if you set up a Nexo account, you go to the link that's in the description of this video, and you go set up a Nexo account and just top off $100. That means you can just transfer $100 worth of any of these assets into your Nexo account. You're going to get $25 in Bitcoin, and I'll get 25 bucks in Bitcoin. So that's pretty awesome too. $25 in Bitcoin adds up. And then folks, why are you not telling all of your friends and family about this? If you're in crypto and you're helping your friends and your family and new people get involved in crypto, man, you are doing them an injustice if you're not sharing your referral link with them. I've got a ton of people that are just holding their money on Coinbase, earning nothing or almost nothing on all of their assets when they have the ability, even, I mean, just even with your Bitcoin and your Ethereum, you can earn up to 8% on your Bitcoin and your Ethereum. And as you can see, you can go down through the list here. I just talked about my favorite 4. But they've got, you know, interest on Stellar, Ripple, Tron, Dogecoin, Axie Infinity. You can earn up to 36% right now on Axie Infinity, 28% right now with your AXS tokens. It's unbelievable. Anyways, folks, let me get back out here to the full screen, wrap this up. I apologize for going so long. I apologize. Well, I don't apologize for being so passionate about my beliefs, man. But I love watching winners win, and nothing frustrates me more in life than watching winners lose. You know, I've got some very close people in my life that I love and I care about a lot, and I know that they're not living up to their potential. And as you'll know, if you subscribe to the channel and you keep watching my videos, my heart is to help change people's lives, not to just help you make some money. Like, anybody can get into crypto and get a little lucky and make some money, but I want you to have long-lasting success in all areas of your life: relationships, spiritually, financially, health. Right now, I'm in the middle of a challenge called the 75 Hard. I'm on day 33 of it. I've already lost about 10 or 12 pounds. So one of the areas that I've been weak in my life is my health, but I'm not weak in it anymore. I'm kicking its ass. And I want to help you kick the life that you want in the butt too, and get to where you want to go, not just make a few dollars. And that's why I'm so passionate, and that's why I get worked up. So folks, I love you all very much. I appreciate you so much for watching. I thank you for being a part of the channel. If this was your first time and you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel and get ready for some of the giveaways that are coming up. If you go back and look at some of the previous videos, I do a lot of giveaways, whether it be whitelists for private sales or even do some private sale token giveaways. My community in Telegram is doing all sorts of exciting giveaways, and we've also had an opportunity to get in on some private sales through my private Telegram in the community. All of those links will be in the description. So I'll shut up now. Man, I'm long-winded. I really do love you all. I thank you for your time. We'll see you in the next video. God bless.